What if I told you the Secret Service knew a shooter had a clear shot at President Trump and still did nothing for 7 whole minutes? This hearing just exposed their colossal failure, and you need to see it.
Would you like to use my 5 minutes to draft your resignation letter, yes or no?
No, thank you.
Was this a colossal failure?
It was a failure.
Yes or no? Was it a colossal failure is the question, yes or no?
I have admitted this is a terrible
This is a yes or no series of questions. Was this a colossal failure, yes or no?
Yes.
Was this tragedy preventable, yes or no?
Yes.
Has the Secret Service been transparent with this committee?
Yes.
Would you say the fact that we had to issue a subpoena to get you to show up today as being transparent, yes or no?
I have always been eager
Yes
to
or no?
come
You didn't
and
want to
talk
answer
to
the question.
committee.
We had to issue a subpoena to get you to show up today. That is not transparent, by the way. You stated earlier, Secret Service is not political. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Would you say leaking your opening statement to Punchbowl News, Politico's Playbook, and Washington Post several hours before you sent it to this committee as being political, yes or no?
I have no idea how my statement got out.
Well, that's bullshit. So, Mr. Chairman, I would like to ask unanimous consent to enter into the record articles by Punchbowl News, Political Playbook, Washington Post, all done at 5:24 a.m., 6:12 a.m., 6:34 a.m., a solid 3 to 4 hours before this committee got your statement.
Without objection, so ordered.
Okay. Is the Secret Service fully cooperating with our committee?
Yes.
Okay, you say you're fully cooperating with this committee. On July 15th, this committee sent you a list of demands of information that we wanted. Has the Secret Service provided this committee a complete list of all law enforcement personnel that were there that day? Have you done that? Have you provided a list to the Oversight Committee? Yes or no?
I will have to get back to you on that.
That is a no. Have you provided all audio and video recordings in your possession to this committee, as we asked on July 15th, yes or no?
I would have to get back to you
That
on
is a no. You're full of shit today. You're just being completely dishonest.
Mr. Chairman,
Completely dishonest.
Mr. Chairman, I want to.
I'm
Come
gonna
on. We have to
continue.
maintain decorum in this committee, no matter
Have
how
you provided
upset we
any
get.
and all memos to this committee that we've asked you on July 15th? Have you provided all memorandums within the Secret Service?
I would have to get back to you on
That is a no. You are being dishonest or lying. Like you're being dishonest here with this committee. These are important questions that the American people want answers to, and you're just dodging and talking around it in generalities. And we had to subpoena you to be here, and you won't even answer the questions. We have asked you repeatedly to answer our questions. This isn't hard. These are not hard questions. Have you provided us all communications from the Secret Service related to that day and that rally? Have you provided this committee? We've asked for this information on July 15th. Have you provided any of this information that this committee has asked of the Secret Service? Any of it?
I'll have to get back to you on
Have
that.
you even read this letter that we sent you? Did you even read this?
Yes.
Okay, and you have said you don't know, you have no idea. Well, the answer is no. We haven't gotten a single document or piece of information or data from you or your agency in related to the rally that we have asked you for. So, was this attempted assassination of Donald Trump a failure of training or execution or both?
I think that those are answers that we need to
Training,
examine.
execution, or both? Which one?
I think those are answers.
All right.
we
How
need to
many
determine.
how many Secret Service personnel have lost their jobs due to this colossal failure?
At this time, none.
How many Secret Service personnel have been required to take a refresher course on how not to let people shoot Donald Trump?
Our personnel are currently operational. We are examining the facts of this investigation, and we will make the changes necessary.
What time did law enforcement become aware that there was an individual on the roof with a clear line of sight to President Trump?
I am still verifying timelines.
Of course, 9 days in, you have no answers. How many minutes went by between the time law enforcement saw and took photos of crooks and the shooting? How many minutes?
I am still verifying timelines.
57 minutes. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I yield back.
Gentlelady yields back. Before I recognize Ms. Stansberry, I believe I want to recognize Mr. Mfume for a unanimous consent.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I beg your indulgence.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Jace Manhwa. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, because what I'm about to tell you is something every American needs to hear. So we just witnessed one of the most jaw-dropping hearings I've seen in a long time. The Secret Service director, dragged in under subpoena, sat there and dodged question after question from Congress. And the person leading the charge was Representative Nancy Mace from South Carolina. And let me tell you, she didn't hold back. She straight up asked him, was this a colossal failure? Was this tragedy preventable? And after dancing around, he finally admitted yes, it was a colossal failure, and yes, it was preventable. Think about that. An attempted assassination on a former president of the United States, Donald J. Trump. And this agency that exists solely to protect him is admitting it was preventable, but refuses to take any real accountability. Mace pointed out that they had to subpoena him just to get him in the chair. That's not transparency, that's stonewalling. And when she pressed him about providing the evidence, personnel, lists, recordings, memos, communications, he had no answers. Not a single document has been turned over since July 15th, when Congress asked for it. That's nearly 2 months of silence from an agency that claims to be fully cooperating. Even worse, he admitted that not a single Secret Service agent has been fired. Not one. No retraining. No consequences. 9 days after the shooting attempt, he still couldn't even give a straight timeline of when the shooter was first spotted on the roof and how long it took before shots were fired. Mace revealed it was about 7 minutes. 7 minutes where they knew someone was on that roof with a clear line of sight to President Trump, and they did nothing. This is not just incompetence. This is negligence. And when an agency meant to protect our leaders is more concerned with protecting its image than protecting lives, that's a threat to our republic. We need real accountability. We need leadership that stands for truth, transparency, and the safety of our elected officials, regardless of politics. Because if the Secret Service can fail this spectacularly and face zero consequences, what message does that send to those who want to harm our leaders? Stay informed, stay vigilant, and don't let them sweep this under the rug. This is Jace Manhwa. Subscribe for more hard-hitting truth they don't want you to hear.